Hey, how's everyone doing? This is Dapper Arts. We're back again with another con vlog. I just returned from Anime Week in Atlanta, and man, that was a crazy con. Nah, nonetheless, the drive they go up there was crazy enough. Um, from where I live is about like a 9 hour drive. So overall, and then Sunday, don't even get me started with Sunday because there was traffic. So 9 hour drive took an extra 3 more hours. So overall, to just get back home from Atlanta was almost a 12-hour drive, and I was dead tired. As you can see in the video, I just literally go right straight to bed. I was just dead tired and hungry. But overall, the con was pretty good. First time being at that con, and I'm very glad I went because that was the last time that Anime Week in Atlanta was going to be at that hotel. So I'm very glad I drove up there. They're moving their date to December, and it's going to be at the pretty much the Georgia Convention Center, which isn't too bad. Just I'm glad I went this year just because the hotel, the garden right across the street was beautiful. That garden park area. That's where I took mainly all my outdoor photos, and it was just beautiful. And then overall, like across the street, the garden wise for Anime Week in Atlanta was amazing. Like it was big. There was some grass. The only thing about that was security at the garden. You had to had security stop you if you were taking like professional photos with like an actual camera or like a light. Security would have stopped you, and you would gotten like a sticker that says "Approved Anime Photographer," which was really nice. Kind of showed it off. I made like a little meme about it with the SpongeBob with the name tag, be like this. Uh, But yeah, I mean, it wasn't too bad. The security guard was kind of chill about it, but I know like on Sunday, uh, it was a little different. I guess if you had to be there like Thursday or Friday, I guess I grabbed the sticker. I think he had like a certain amount that you can give out. But yeah, I guess what I heard from like on Saturday and Sunday, like he actually kicked out like some photographers or videographers just because I don't know why, but I'm guessing the amount of photographers and just the media there was way too much for him, and you only had like a certain amount of stickers and a certain amount of pages that you had to sign and put your information in, just like basic information. But other than that, the garden was beautiful. Um, I wish that Anime Week in Atlanta would stay at the hotel, but the hotel hates cons and cosplayers and photographers, I guess. And pretty much the same thing like Hallmet's moving to the convention center, no more at the hotel because again, hotel hates cons, cosplayers, and photographers. But talk about some of the things about the con. Overall, let's first thing talk about since I have it in my head. Let's talk about food. One of the greatest things about this con was the food. That the food was not overpriced. You could get a hamburger or a cheeseburger for $3. That was the cheapest food item I saw at a con ever. Wasabi Con. None of the food was really that cheap. Wasabi Con, you could got like a little like small egg roll for like that was like $16, but at Anime Week in Atlanta, you could have got a cheeseburger for like $3. Man, that was one. I get, like I usually talk smack about con food, but man, that was the first con where the food was actually like reasonably priced, and they had Chick-fil-A, they had food trucks there. Wasabi Con had food trucks as well, so I'm not to bash too much, but more like the actual con food, $3 for a cheeseburger, a hamburger, man, that's the best deal you can get. Security wise, it was pretty uptight. If you went in the morning, they were more relaxed, I guess, or there was not anyone there. But during afternoon times, anywhere between I guess like 11 to like 5 ish or like 4 ish, it was uptight security. Like you didn't have a wristband, you weren't able to go in the lobby. You can do anything. And but if you're a con goer or you had a room at the hotel, you were fine. But overall, it was like very packed, I guess, with people trying to get into the place, like the lobby area of the con. Overall, security was kind of uptight. I'm not sure if that's good or bad, but Just a reference if anyone was cared about security for this con. Even though this is the last year they're gonna be at the hotel, just like a little backtrack about like security wise. Overall, the nighttime was pretty interesting. I didn't stay for too long, but I stayed enough for some little bit of nighttime photos. I was able to use my brand new light equipment, and that was a lot of fun using that. Definitely gonna use that way more at the cons. Like my speed light, I might put away or leave in my car or my house. This the light the light bar I have now is so good and amazing. And what else? The con overall was good. Lots of cosplayers. Overall, Atlanta cons, just for me being in South Florida or being in Florida in general, Atlanta cons hit different. It's just the cosplayers, the con itself, everything's like it's just different. It's just more like I don't know. I don't want to say professional, but it was just better. And it was just a weird feeling, just like going all those Florida cons and then going to Atlanta con like MomoCon or Anime Week in Atlanta. Just the cons and the atmosphere, the environment is just completely different from any con that I've been in Florida. And I'm not sure if it's more like the cosplayers knowing that there's going to be photographers there. They're always asking for business cards, which I love that the cosplayers are more recognizable with photographers and asking for identification as like Instagram handles or do you have any social media? It's just Florida cons and cosplayers. It's different. They don't really ask. Like I have to almost like reach out like a little extra, be like, "Hey, do you want my business card?" And they'd be like, "Oh yeah." But Atlanta is like as soon as you're done with photos, they immediately like, "Oh, do you have social media? Do you have Instagram?" And I love that. I love that about Atlanta cons and the cosplayers that were there. I'm gonna skip the Airbnb part. It was okay, decent, I guess, but an issue with the Airbnb, but I don't want to go too much into it. But it was health wise not the greatest, but just sleeping there and we were only there for like for dinner, lunch, wake up, breakfast, shower, and that was it pretty much. But and pretty much the Airbnb I stayed at was like the first floor, kind of the basement, but not really the basement because it wasn't really underground, but just underneath. And so we had the whole kind of basement to ourselves. It was nice. It was a nice bathroom was a little bit small, but like you get like the whole basement. So it was nice to have like almost like a whole extra place to ourselves. But health wise, not the greatest. But anyways, can't wait to show you the con vlog video. So pretty much we're gonna be starting from Thursday when I started driving to Sunday when I was leaving. Friday and Saturday is gonna be videos of like the hotel, the con, and a little bit of park, and then you get a little snippet of some of the photos, at least 3 photos that I took during the convention. But overall, I would give Anime Week in Atlanta pretty much a 9 out of 10. It was a really good con. It was a lot of fun, and yeah, that is about it. So today's date is November 2nd. Literally, my birthday is tomorrow. I'll be turning 26 years old. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and you get a little bit of a sneak peek of pretty much what I've been through at Anime Week in Atlanta and a little bit of the con, a little bit of the photos, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video.